What's up, guys? Test, test, test. I think I got it. Think we're good. Think we're good. Test, test, test. Think we're good. Think we're good. Welcome, welcome, guys. Let's see who's here. Thomas Loves YouTube is in the house. Tommy's Love YouTube. Is that you on two different accounts, Thomas? I suspect that's you on two different accounts. Yes, right. Well, that's you're taking your game to a whole nother level, Thomas. Congratulations on that. Mutt's in the house. Jim Scahill, what's going on, bud? Hambone in the house. Happy Monster Game Day, indeed. We got some heavy hitters weighing in early. Melissa, Dan, and Jem, and then Thomas. I mean, you're ceremonial, but still, how great is that? Thanks, Michael. Lots of trivia today. I'm looking at myself. I look tired. What's up, James? Welcome back. Heavy hitters weighing in early. It's 8:25. We'll get going here in about 9 minutes tonight. Boy, do I hope everything's where it should be. Guys, if you want to buy Hambone's hoodies, the navy blue and gray, I believe, are now back in stock. You could click on those links in the description of this video. You can also click on those links in the description of the video to leave Hambones a review in Google. Stacy Stover, welcome back. It's sanctioned already. This was a quickly sanctioned game. Heavy hitters chiming in early. I have no idea about the difficulty level of tonight's questions. We will soon see. Kyle, I didn't ship. I forgot to ship. I've got them in a bag for you. Sorry. I'm bad. So yeah, you can get hoodies. You can review us on Google. That would mean a lot to me. And also, if you'd like the free trivia, please support us on Venmo at Hambones Trivia. Just kind of going through the paces on that stuff. But it does mean a lot. I did get a solid black Hambones hat in. Let's see how that thing looks. I don't think I like how it looks. Look at my hair, man. I look like a train wreck. It's all right. Black on black's fine. It's fine. Got a few other hats in. We'll keep the solid black. We'll keep the black on black in. I don't think I have any inauguration trivia tonight. that was a momentous occasion, obviously. Adam likes the bird. That's the crow from Blackacre. Michael McKenna, thank you. That Mandalorian Ham-DeLorean picture was made by our graphic artist Noah Nash, who works his tail off for Ham Bones, getting us set up for about 40 private events a week sometimes. And he makes those great social media posts. Be More in the house just in time. Welcome, Stephanie. We got a crew tonight. I think I like the questions tonight. I'm not sure. They were quickly made. But we'll see. Three orders of business for everybody here. First of all, if you're new, let us know you're playing. We'll walk you through the paces. Until I hear from you, though, I'm going to assume that everyone here knows what they're doing. Second of all, if you want to buy hoodies, that happens in the link directly below, right above the answer sheets. You could buy the navy blue and gray, both back in stock. Zach Grajewski, I agree. It is a frame and hang up. It's awesome. It's just awesome. Secondly, if you wouldn't mind, and you haven't, unless you already have done it, which a lot of you have, it would mean a ton to this small business if you would review us on Google and or Facebook. If I had to choose, it would be Google. But if you've already done Google and you want to do Facebook, that would be amazing too. That's how people find us. That makes a big, huge difference. And then last announcement, if you'd like the free trivia and want to support Ham Bones, buy us a cup of coffee, buy us a lunch. Ham Bones Trivia is the Venmo for that. Guys, this is the monster game. We've got a great game for you tonight, I hope. I did scan the set that I had written and eliminate what I thought were the two most difficult questions. One of which was one of the two answer questions, and I don't know if I should give it to you because maybe I'll use it one day. But I read it after I wrote it, and then I just laughed. It was too much. It was too much. Questions like that are where I get my reputation when people are just like, the trivia is too hard, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're curious how many trivia we have tomorrow, the correct answer is 8. Zach Grajewski's in the house. Kyle Meehan, Stacy Stover, James Williams, Melissa, and Jim Scahill. So to call this a sanctioned game, this could be one of Trivia's 4 majors. Barnett's here too. Why did I miss Barnett? Ooh, that's a great question. Let me look. Let's look here. I appreciate whoever just supported me. Hold on one second. I'm going to guess. Would I have been right? I would have been right. It's the Miller family. Proud parents, the Miller family. Thanks, Annie. Aaron Rodgers can go kick rocks, so it's not him. I actually may be very excited to see Aaron Rodgers do it just because I think it would be funny. Katie Couric. Ooh, Blossom. I think Katie Couric might be great. I'm not an Aaron Rodgers guy, if you can't tell on the Hambones Trivia Twitter. I think given an unlimited budget and a year and a half to work with, I don't know if I could make worse commercials than the Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes State Farm commercials. Those might be the worst commercials you can possibly make. And State Farm is just, and I know some people will say, well, they're working. We're talking about them. They're so bad, it's inexcusable. What's the deal with all these commercials? You know, like for like, it seemed like, see, there you go, Zach. Yeah, LeVar Burton is awesome. Remember when and maybe that's still going on, but for like 5 years, every Chevy commercial was like a fake, blanking out, but like a fake group. And they were like, would announce Chevys as like winners of all of these awards, like which do you think did this, and this, and it was like, why does Chevy think these are good ads? What's the deal with everyone now thinking that it's fun to be like, there's a certain price for celebrities and then a certain price for not celebrities? AT&T's doing it, and these awful State Farm commercials. Somebody's got to tell them to stop. Focus group is exactly what I couldn't remember, Zach. All right. Thank you, James. Liberty Mutual with the emu are the worst. You get it. You get it. All right, guys. It's 8:35. Let's get going with this monster game. We've got over 100 people tuning in, so that's great. We've got a great monster game for you tonight. Unless you say you're new, Guy and Dolls, welcome, welcome, y'all. Appreciate all the love on the Hamdalorian picture. None of it goes to me. It all goes to Noah Nash. Hambone's team is growing by the day and still growing. If you think I could do something for Hambones, I'd love to talk to you. Boy, would I love to talk to you. There is so much work to be done. I could definitely use the help. So anyway, let's talk about the monster game. I'm assuming all of you know what we're doing, or else you'd say, hey, how does this work? But there's 2 answer sheets. If you're the team captain, that is the person entering the answers in, you need the real deal team captain answer sheet. If you're on a team with a team captain that doesn't want to or can't or won't share their screen, you need the view only answer sheets. Those are also linked in the description of this video, as are the links to buy the hoodies and to review us on Google, which would be something we would appreciate greatly if you guys could do that. Hambones Trivia is the Venmo, and we are ready to rock. Guys, don't cheat. Don't use your cell phones to cheat or anything for that matter. Just use your mind and your team. It'll be a lot more fun. We are broadcasting live and in Technicolor from underneath the dark January skies of the trivia capital of the free world. It's Hambones headquarters here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Our first game under the 46th presidency. Cannot tell you how happy we are to be here tonight. We have 4 rounds of trivia, as always. Each round has its own rules and its own password. We'll go through those rules and those passwords before each round. Round 1 is 6 questions worth 5 points each for a total of 30 points on the board. Here in round 1, the password is Hoodies. Hoodies is your password. Password for round 1 is hoodies. Here are your 6 questions. Round 1, question 1. Here we go. Vin Diesel, Nicole Kidman, and Matt LeBlanc were all born in the same year. You've got to get within 1 year. Vin Diesel, Nicole Kidman, and Matt LeBlanc all born in the same year. You've got to get within 1 year. Question 2. Which series followed the survivors of Oceanic Flight 851? You're welcome. Johnny O's in the house. This just became a super sanctioned game. JV O'Keefe. Welcome, my man. John's one of my best friends in the world, guys. He likes all the attention when he comes into trivia. All right. Question 3. During his years with the Justice League of America, this superhero sometimes used the secret identity C. King. During his years with the Justice League of America, this superhero sometimes used the secret identity C. King. Question 4. Manufactured by Daphne's, a company known for making puppets. Frank has been with this athlete for over 30 years. It's been in it's been in commercials voiced by Paul Giamatti, and 30,000 francs were once purchased by Amex for a gift for customers. Who does the original Frank belong to? Daphne's makes puppets, including Frank. Frank was given to an athlete 30 years ago. It's been in commercials voiced by Paul Giamatti, and 30,000 francs were once published by Amex for a gift to customers. Who does the original Frank belong to? Question 5. Oh, Braden Core is in the house. Good Lord. Braden Core and Johnny O. Gurieski, Pat Fagan. Guys, the gang is here. This game is super sanctioned. It is now a trivia major. This will be a trivia major tonight. That is rare. All right. Here we go. Question 5. Ironically, it's a metaphor meaning a huge step forward, but this two-word process only occurs on a subatomic scale. Ironically, it's a metaphor meaning a huge step forward, but this two-word process only occurs on a subatomic scale. And question 6. Final question of round 1. The title object of this 1850 novel is described as, quote, so fantastically embroidered and illuminated upon her bosom. The title object of the 1850 novel that's described as so fantastically embroidered and illuminated upon her bosom. That is round 1. You have 7.5 minutes. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Jump the gun there, but whatever. You have Kelly Doyle, what's going on? Good Lord. Kelly Doyle, your brother played quite a game since we've seen each other last. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel, says Nightbot. Look at it. 7 likes already. I was buttoning up my collar today and making faces and like making funny voices in the middle of a private event when most everyone was in a breakout room. And then I realized there was one person that never joined the breakout rooms, and they were staring at me as I was going A-E-I-O-U like that. That's what my life's become, guys. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Kelly Doyle. Has he shaved yet? The people want to know. Has he shaved already? Thank you, Emily. Oh, boy. Boom, boom, boom. 4 minutes, 44 seconds. 3 teams already in the clubhouse. They don't make them better than Johnny O or Braden Core, and both of them here in one night just seems like an embarrassment of riches. Johnny O is a big fan of Lost in Translation and Juno. And Chris Webber. You guys just making a mockery. You got to do 1 year Hambone's virtual extravaganza, the monster game of monster games. That's a good idea. He has shaved, Kelly Doyle. Inquiring minds wanted to know. He has shaved. I just saw that for the first time. The city of Indianapolis can now rest easy. John, which of those three do you take most offense to? The fact that I said you like Juno, Lost in Translation, or Chris Webber? Which is the worst? We've got 7 teams in the clubhouse. We've got 2 perfect scores among them. It's a good. I'm fine with that. Is Ryan Sutherland here? Ryan Sunderland, are you in the house? I think you would have said something already. You would have chimed in to let us know it needed to be sanctioned as a major right off the bat. I did that picture round I told you I was going to do last week, John. I don't think you played, where it was named that song, and Rachel wanted me to put a Lost in Translation picture, and I said that I run a serious company. Emily, someone's hacked you, Emily. I'm just kidding. I know a lot of people like that movie. John's one of them. Guys, you got 1 minute now to get your answers in. Just over 1 minute. Lots of perfect scores coming in. Most difficult question was the Frank question. There were some ones you guys are just bulldozing here. "30 seconds now to get them in. "38 teams in the clubhouse. You have 15 seconds to get your answers in. Well, I mean, there's no fooling you on some of these questions. All right, guys, get them in, 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 get them in. All right, let's go. Let's see how many teams we've got right now in the clubhouse. We've got 56 teams. That's a healthy game. All right, so here are your answers. Vin Diesel, Nicole Kidman, and Matt LeBlanc. I really tried to play some mind games there. I don't know if I did, though. They were all born in the same year. You had to be within 1 year of 1967. 1967 is your answer to question 1. Oceanic Flight 851. You guys, there was no fooling you. That is Lost. Lost is your answer to question 1. Question 3, that was question 2, rather. Question 3, sometimes use the identity C. King. Sea King. That is Aquaman. Aquaman was the Sea King. Aquaman is your answer to question 3. Question 4, Daphne's made a puppet-like figure called Frank. Gave it to this athlete over 30 years ago. Paul Giamatti, Amex. Those were some other hints. I could have gone deeper on the hints. I'm glad I didn't. I would say about a quarter of the teams, not quite a quarter, but about a quarter got it correct. That is the club cover. That is the tiger for Tiger Woods. Frank is the tiger. That is the club cover, the driver head cover for Tiger Woods. That is your answer for question 4. Question 5. The metaphor meaning a huge step forward, 2-word process only occurs on a subatomic scale. The correct answer, quantum leap. Quantum leap is your answer to question 5. And so fantastically embroidered and illuminated upon her bosom, the 1850 novel is The Scarlet Letter. Scarlet Letter is your answer, for which 98.36% of you got it correct. Scarlet Letter. All right, guys. Round 2 now. Round 2. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. 4, 8, 15, 6. Oh, that Stacy knows are lost. To the surprise of no one. Was that Lost? Are those the numbers from Lost? All right. Season 1 was incredible. All right. Round 2 is the picture round, guys. Tonight it's 10 pictures of 10 movies. You got to name that movie. 10 movies for 3 points each. Total of 30 points on the board. The password to get into round 2 is hoodies. Hoodies is your password to get into Beth Neville chiming in. Maybe I need more Lost trivia. I've got some good Lost questions, mostly from season 1. Which actress made Matt stop watching Lost? Password to get into round 2 is hoodies. It's 10 pictures, 10 name those movies. I tried to watch it on YouTube. I couldn't find it. Guess you could say it was Emily Garner is on fire, guys. On fire. All right. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Stacey, I want you to know I've got 8 trivias tomorrow, and I'm hosting all 8. Otherwise, I would have called you. Snooze is loose, Johnny. Snooze is loose. Oh, check this out. Oh, it's back there. Somebody gave me an atlas from 1917 called Hammond's Handy Atlas. 1917. so much pressure in the picture round. You know, when it's movies, you can only afford to miss 2 maximum. So much pressure. Is anyone in the clubhouse already? I'm going to answer that question. No, they are not. Oops. Is Bethy playing tonight, Johnny O? The incomparable. Is Ryan Dorr in the house tonight? One team's in the clubhouse. 2 teams are in the clubhouse. We've got a 9 and we've got a 10 in the clubhouse. Let's go back. Let's see how the teams are doing. Oh, you guys are just... You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me. I thought there's one of them that every team has gotten right so far that I thought was too hard to even put on there. You're like 6 for 6 on that. There's only one that anybody's missed. It's out of control. It's out of control. I don't know if this is appropriate to share or not, but I think it's kind of funny. I'm hosting a fundraiser for a Catholic school here in the next month. I mean, many Catholic schools, but this one's particular. They sent me a letter today with just a collection envelope. A collection envelope. Self-addressed. Jenny, you wear hats sometimes enough, don't you? Or you should get out. Not a black on black, but I got a bunch of reds. I got a bunch of redsies. Red bills. Let's see these bad boys. I haven't pulled them out. Oh, check this out, guys. The Matumbo. The Matumbo. Nobody has that shit to say, huh? Those are sweet. I don't know if you wear has enough, John. Get him in, get him in, get him in. Get him in, get him in, get him in. It's embarrassing to look at these scores. You guys are doing so good. Settle down. It's settled down a little bit. Thomas, are you? Well, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to just count that. No one's saying anything to me right now. I want a black on black, says my mom. Emily Garner says nice. Oh, hold on. Did we just freeze there on YouTube? All right, I don't know. That scared me. All right. So here are your answers to the picture round. Number one, that is favorite wrong answer was Sandra Bullock bomb on bus, but the correct answer was speed. Speed is your answer for round one. Sandra Bullock bomb on bus was the best wrong answer so far of the night. So good, I counted it. Question two, that is the Untouchables. Untouchables is your answer to question two. Question three is Knives Out. Favorite wrong answer was I Know What You Did Last Summer. Knives Out is your answer to question three. Question four, you guys made quick work of Cheaper by the Dozen. Number five, by far, not by far, but was the hardest for sure. That is Garden State. Garden State is your answer to number five. That's Zach Graff. Number six, that's The Garage from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is the answer to question six. Question seven, that was the one that was almost as hard as Garden State. That's the flight safety manual that I like to put on picture round once every year or so from Fight Club. Fight Club is your answer. Guys, my mom's in the house. Number eight, that is Jim Carrey in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Number nine is Step Brothers, and 10 is Inglourious Bastards. Those are your answers to the picture round. All right, guys. 2 rounds of trivia left. Each of them, both of them, critically important to your chances of winning this thing. Round 3 is the money round. We call it the money round because there are so many points on the board. Here's how it works. Every question has more than one correct answer. Every answer is worth 5 points, and order does not matter at all. So if I ask you, what are the 3 colors of the U.S. flag, and you say red, white, and green, that's good for 10 points. You got red and white. If you say red, white, and blue, that's good for the full 15. Order doesn't matter at all, but if you're going to win this thing, you're going to do it right here in the money round. The password to get into round 3 is one word. Review us on Google. Review us on Google. Please write us a review on Google. You have no idea how important that is. I mean, sure, there's other small business owners in here, but it's just wild how important that is. It's wild. Let me make sure I got that password right. I think it's just review us on Google. That's it. Round 3, question 1. Here we go. On the list of top 100 AFI movie quotes of all time, there are 3 quotes that include 3 alcoholic beverages, like tequila or margarita, but not like Jameson. All right. Name the 3 beverages. They come from movies from 1942, 64, and 91, and each is a single word. Name those 3 alcoholic beverages. Question 2, what are the 4 state capitals that come last in alphabetical order? The 4 U.S. state capitals last in alphabetical order. You're welcome for that, give me. Question 3, according to ELF, what are the 3 jobs that elves can have? Wake up the kids, Ask them about this. According to Elf, what are the 3 jobs that elves can have? And question 4, other than the word high crimes and misdemeanors, these are the other 2 specific, and I didn't want to know what to call it, qualifiers that the Constitution allows impeachment for. It says blank, comma, high crimes and misdemeanors. So I'm looking for the 2 blanks. All right. You got 9 minutes. Go, go, go. Whoa. Pause. Done. 8 minutes. 49 seconds. Go, go, go. Black on black. Thanks, William. I appreciate the support, my friend. William, I appreciate all the support. That is not you and the Millers and the Dana family. And I'm sure I'm missing some others. Just Hall of Fame supporters. Obviously, the Meehan family. You're in a class by yourself. Lots of people ask me to change the colors of the lights in the studio. Sure. No problem. The fish don't mind. Does that give like a disco ball feel? I'm looking up how many reviews I have on Google right now, just so I can count how many of you people reviewed. The Barnett family already has, guys. Zach Grajewski already has. Shelby already has. Samantha Brown already has. Stacy Stover already has. Braden Core already has. Thomas, I think you said you did. Christy Grenis already has. There's both cores have. Patrick Weaver from West Virginia has. Alex Dinwiddie has. Adam Christensen has. Eddie Keever has. Ryan Flynn has. Dan Hood has. These are people who have reviewed. Anna Forster has. Patrick Donahue has. Dan Cahallen has. Dan's Hambone's royalty. Tyler Holmes and Samantha Yaros have. Ron Crook, offensive line coach for the University of Cincinnati. He's reviewed it and played at Union Jack and online. My mom has. Trevor Donahue has. Alan Martin has. Sunderland has. He's not here tonight. He practically wrote a question. Noah Nash has. Scott Maitland has. Jeremy Pugh sometimes plays this game. He has. Chris Ryan, great friend. My brother has. Didn't know that until right now. Kyle Meehan has. There you go, Kyle. Lily Barker. She's Hambone's royalty. Pat Fagan, thank you. You have. The Murgles. At least half the Murgles have. All right, that's enough for now, guys. None of you are chatting with me at all. Probably want me to shut up. Minus 5 points if that's what you were thinking. Two minutes and 40 seconds to get your answers in. Let's just go. If nobody's chatting with me, we might as well just go. Guess I better score these. Oh, I don't want to get in an argument about this, guys. I don't want to get in an argument about this. Murgles are in the house. Yes, you do, Jim. Are the movie quotes themselves one word? No, the beverages mentioned are one word, Aaron. Great question. The beverages mentioned are one word. The movie quotes are far more than one word. Jim Scahill, you have seen the future. I'm counting both. I'm not here to fight about alphabetical order, Jim. 1 minute to get your answers in. You got it, Aaron. You guys you try to goad me into fighting, and it's not happening tonight. Just not happening tonight. Not going to fight with you tonight. My God. Not tonight. Not tonight. What team is 12-time elbow room champs, out of curiosity? Do I know that team? Should I know that team? Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get your answers in and get them in now. Get them in now. Hold on one second. I'm just looking. Just dreading this argument. Just dreading this argument, so I'm avoiding it. Oh, boy. Why is that counting that? Give me a second, guys. I think I screwed this up. Oh, that's why it's counting that. All right. All right. Well, here are your answers. We're not fighting. Okay? It's because it's not spelled out, Jim. It's not spelled out, Jim. I've never seen it spelled out. It's not. Here are your answers to the money round. Your three quotes. In 1949, it was, of all the gin joints in all the world, you walk into mine. In 1964, it was martini, shaken, not stirred. So gin, martini. And in 1991, a census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. It's martini, gin, and Chianti. In alphabetical order, the last four state capitals should have been Topeka, Trenton, Tallahassee, and St. Paul, because Saint is not spelled out. However, because I'm not a sucker and I don't want to fight you guys about alphabetical order, I'm also counting Santa Fe. The three current and former employees of that state's state government in the game. Well, that's fine. I am counting it. I'm counting it. Wojo, I'm counting it. It's not Wojo, but I'm Santa Fe, fine, whatever. Such a fun question my way. All right. No, Springfield's not an answer. Oh, because of Saint, because neither one would count. Hold on. Springfield counts. Neither one. Not Santa Fe. What have I done? What have I done? Hold on. Let's stop the presses. Oh, because it should have been St. Paul, not Santa Fe. Oh, we're counting Springfield. Not Santa Fe is not an answer. Thank you. I'll give Pat Fagan credit for that one. All right. There you go. Springfield counts. Springfield counts. It's the first mistake I've ever made in trivia. You guys were here for it. Whew. St. Paul, Is Springfield in Kentucky? Yes, it is, Kyle. Stop the count. Stop the count. What was the one we had last week? The Before He Cheats. That was last week. It was Before He Cheats. The country music fans went wild. All right. Here we go. In the movie Elf, they say there's three possible jobs for an elf working in Santa's toy shop. Toys, making toys, toy shop, toy maker, any of those things. Making cookies, shoes, making shoes. It's cookies, shoes, and Santa's toy maker. Had to have those words. And blank, high crimes and misdemeanors. It's treason, bribery, high crimes and misdemeanors. Treason, bribery. There you go, Sierra. Sierra's still bitter. You shouldn't be bitter because it counted. You won the argument. You got points. All 5 of them. Sprongfield, Illinois. You got it, Cahalan. You're royalty. Just tell me how many points you want. All right. Guys, let's do a scoreboard update. If you guys are all so great at trivia. Here we go. Scoreboard update. In 15th place with 102 points. It's first ballot Hall of Famers, Mergles. In 14th place with 104, it's the back corner bitches. Tied for 11th on a three-way tie with 107, it's Fams plus Fam. We didn't start the virus and RIEE. In 10th place with 109, it's Blind Hogs. In a two-way tie for 8th with 110, it's Pear-Shaped Losers. And I'm just here so I don't get COVID. In 7th place with 111, it's Thursday Group. 5th place, 112, is Triviasaurus Rex. They have definitely made a name for themselves in the virtual trivia. The theme games, they dominated for a while. 112, my friends, Quizzards of the Quost. 4th place with 114, it's Tripod. 3rd place, 115, it's Yenzers. 2nd place, 117, it's Manly's Irish Mutts. And in the lead with 120, it's 12-time Elbow Room champs, who I would like to know, Keebler, and Christmas Elf. Yeah, sure, I'll count that. Whatever. Hold on one second. My God, you guys, give me a second. So what do you want me to count? Keebler. And what's the other one? Baker. I see, Stacy. I see. Stacy, when you say something, you get my attention. I said Jobs. Baker counts. Cheating's worse. Baker for, yes. Apparently I just did, Chris. Cheating's worse. No, I don't think anyone's complaining. Dan Barnett is unquestionably the grump of the Monster Game, and I love him. I put St. Paul Cobbler and Matthew Clayton. That is good for 25 points. If you put St. Paul Cobbler, which would be my name if I were the serial killer, I'm the St. Paul Cobbler. Yes. Making cookies in a tree. Yes. All right, guys. So that's a scoreboard update. I like Dan Barnett. All right. That's a scoreboard update. Let's play the final round. It's anybody's game because there is one final round, 3 final questions on each of the 3 final questions. On each of the, I'm laughing at Dan Barnett. On each of the 3, you can wager anywhere from 0 to 30. If you wager 30 on all 3 and miss all 3, well, that's good for negative 90 points. If you wager 30 on all 3 and get all 3 right, that's positive 90. We deduct points for wrong answers. Wager with prudence. Don't go negative. Wager with prudence. This is a Masters level game tonight. 12-time Elbow Room champs. I want to know who you are. Somebody say hi in the chat. Let me know. All right. Here we go. Final round. The password is... I think I know it, but I want to make sure. Hambones Hoodies. Hambones Hoodies is your password. Password equals Hambones Hoodies. Wager with confidence. Can we get a score check? Sure, Lauren, but I need to know your team number, please. I need to know your team number. Here are your final 3 questions of the night. Round 4, question 1. Here we go. On September 5th, 1957, Dwight Eisenhower told this state's governor that the federal Constitution will be upheld by me by every legal means. September 5th, 1957, Dwight Eisenhower told this state's governor that the federal Constitution will be upheld by me by every legal means. You guys got it. I'll do that. BJ Birkenhoff. Brinkerhoff. All right. Thanks for identifying yourself. All right. And question 2, the total tonnage of these animals is more than the weight of any living animal. They are about the size of your little finger. Big ones are. The big ones are the size of your little finger. And there's plenty of them that are smaller. Total tonnage. By total tonnage, what is the most abundant living animal? And question 3, it's the final question of the night. On the 2020 version of Rolling Stone 500 Greatest Albums of All Time list, spanning from the 1950s to the 2010s, which decade has the most albums on the list? 2020 version of Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Albums of All Time, spanning from the 50s to the 2010s, which decade has the most albums on the list? You've got 7.5 minutes. Go, go, go. I'll do the score checks now. 679-8987. Let me see here. Okay, you missed one in round 1. That was correct. Nope. Nope. Okay. Round 2 is correct. 679. Round 3. Kilo's wrong. Jim's right. Martini's right. St. Paul, Santa Fe's wrong. You have 50 points. We're right. So 679, your score is correct. And your score is 96 points. Okay. Next score check. 517. Lots of pressure. You remember when we instituted the policy that if you had us ask for a score check and we were right, you lost the ability to score check? Triviosaurus Rex is winning the score check. You guys are doing great. You want to be doing better. I respect it. All right. 517. You missed that. Round 1 is correct. 517 Speed, Knives Out, Ferris Bueller, Fight Club, Eternal Sunshine. Round 2 is correct. 517 Martini, Gin, Chianti, St. Paul, Topeka, Trenton, Tallahassee, Toy Maker, Kebler, Cookie Baker, Shoemaker, Treason, and Bribery. 60 is correct. Are we saying that they're not adding up correctly? Because you have 112 points. Think that's right. Yeah, they're animals. They're animals. Tough question. Any way you look at it, it's just tough. No, it's not one species. It would be like, for instance, an incorrect answer would be bees, right? But I would include honeybees and all the different kinds of bees. Or if it were spiders, I would count tarantulas with black widows. The answer would be spiders. It is not one species. Not one species. That's a very hard question. Number 2 is a very hard question. But if you've watched Planet Earth, you've heard David Attenborough say it, which is where the question came from. By the way, Discovery Plus, the streaming service, could not be worth the money. It is amazing. If you like that kind of television, Discovery Plus is the best streaming service I've subscribed to since... I can't really say Netflix, can I, Johnny O? This is David Attenborough is my source on this one. David Attenborough is my source on this one, so it's unimpeachable. Two teams have gotten it. Three teams have gotten it. We got ourselves a good round. This will be the first game of the Biden presidency. I like to have each game be a first or a last from now on. We have the last game of 2020, the first game of 2021. Then we had the first game of the Claire Scahill internship. And now it's the first game of the Biden presidency. Or maybe last week was the last week of Victor Oladipo. HBO Max is amazing. But Discovery Plus, there's just so much on it. If you write trivia questions for a living, I highly suggest Discovery Plus. 1 minute and 20 seconds. "30 seconds to get your answers in." Number 2 is hard. Get them in, get them in, get them in, guys. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. All right. Let's see how we're doing. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. All right, guys, here are your answers to the final round. In September 1957, Dwight Eisenhower told this state's governor that the federal Constitution will be upheld by me by every legal means. That's a tricky question, but the correct answer is Arkansas. Arkansas is your answer to question 1. You guys did great on that one. Question 2, the total tonnage of this animal. This is just tricky. This is a David Attenborough fact. They feed baleen whales, and they are krill. Krill are your answers to question 2. Krill. That's a tough question. I apologize for, but you guys wagered, not me. On the 2020 version of the Rolling Stone 500 Greatest Albums list of all time, over 32% of the albums are from the decade the 1970s. The 70s is your answer to question 3. 70s. All right, guys. Scoreboard update. Let me move this here. Scoreboard in 15th place with 122 points. It is my friends, the Smarty Pints. In 14th place with 126, it's Krusty Krabs. In 13th place with 132, it's Guy and Dolls in Bernie Mittens. Sorry, Cahalan family, you're still royalty. That doesn't change. In 12th place with 137, it's RIEE. In 10th place, a two-way tie with 141. Nasty Reporters with Terrible Questions, tied with Thursday Group. In 9th place with 142, it's Quizzers of the Quost. In 8th place with 144, it's Tripod. In 7th place with 157, it's Triviasaurus Rex. Thanks, Pat, as always, bud. In 6th place with 166, it's Vermin. 5th place, 169, it's the Blind Hogs. In 4th place with 173, it's Audrey. In 3rd place with 182, it's Murgles. In 2nd place with 200 points, it's I'm Just Here So I Don't Get COVID, and your winner and champion with 210 points. They're saying they came out of public and physical debilitation and won the Masters. That is the 12-time Elbow Room champs. Well done, champs. Well done, everyone. Thanks for playing. Please review us. Buy a hoodie if you'd like. Thanks, Stacy, as always. Thanks, Samantha. Well done, BJ. Trying to figure out who's on your team, BJ. Do I know anyone? Is a good question. Let's try that. Where is it? Not here. Hold, please. I'm going to give you guys a scoreboard here in just a second for the scrapbooks, for the trophy case. Write us a review. Support us on Venmo. I think 2 people have here. Thank you, Lindsay Dana, as always. And thank you, Katie Dana, as always. You guys are the greatest. You know faces, but not names. All right. That's fair enough. New. Oh, God. There we go. Big scoreboard tonight for the Masters here. New. Boom, boom. Guys, I want to thank the Hambones team. That's Stacy Stover. That's Claire Scahill. That's Noah Nash. That's Bess Browning. It's Dan Cahalan. That's Nick and Sean Meehan. It's Chad Pirowiski. Ben Yoder. Jordan Green. All of you. That's obviously Zach Grieski and Scott Maitland. It's my wife, Rachel, who puts up with more of Hambones than anyone should have to put up with, and more of Hambone than anyone should have to put up with. Masters is going to be the name of this. And let's do it here. Let's do it here. Scoreboard. Here is your scoreboard. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I wonder if anyone, well, are they making virtual theme? Yes, there are. Yes, there are. Theme games are in the making. This is, there's a scoreboard, guys. This is more inside baseball than anyone wants to know, but the calendar for virtual events for Hambones is so insane that if you wanted me to host a game for you on a Thursday at 7 o'clock, the first available date to do that would be May 13th. That's how wild it is right now. If you want to work for Hambones, and I don't mean host, we've got the host with Stacy Stover in the house, and Bess Browning, and Dan Cahalan, and Chad Pirowiski, Cody Hope. But we've got a lot of event planning that we need help with. All right, guys. Thanks, Red Bull. It is, yeah, it's great, Lauren. I'm happy. Look at that dog. Look at that cute dog. Yeah, I think the next we'll do a. I think we got probably. I know a lot of people want another office one. Yes, Stacy. We don't need more hosts. We're good on hosts, but we do need more help planning these things. Claire Scahill can only do so much. She is great. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Auburn Girl. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, BJ. Stacy, we're ready too. There'll be tons of work. Ooh, Stacy. Now I'll reach out tomorrow because there's a lot. Good night. All right, guys. Thanks for playing. Thanks, everyone. See you next week. Love you, mean it. See you, Johnny O. Thanks, Jim.